Hi guys, this is Rusty78609, Central Texas, USA, in his 16-foot luxurious Coachman Clipper Cadet, now with 2 air conditioners, something that most RVs do not have. I have the luxury of having 2 air conditioners. Anyway, the reason is one of them is going out and the other one is going in, or is in. Anyway, this is Sunday, June the 17th at, hey Google, what's my day look like?
Good morning, Rusty. It is 6:49 a.m. Currently in 78611 it's 75 and mostly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 93 and a low of 75. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Okay, a good one. I got a good one. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Tell us a joke.
I wonder if the Earth makes fun of the moon for having no life.
Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The temperature in Capitan right now is 53.
Whoa. Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
The current temperature in Kingsland is 75.
Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 62.
Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia?
The temperature in Ulaanbaatar right now is 62.
Okay. It's good to know. I know y'all wanted to know that. Most of you don't care. I don't care either, to tell you the truth. Anyway, I'm making a fashion statement this morning in my Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, V-neck, extra large, with my monogram on it somebody sent me. And it's a nice day here in Central Texas. I've got the windows open. I got my little Max Air vent fan on level 3, and the air is just cooling through here, and it's really nice. Inside it is about 75, which is not bad. It's comfortable for me. And that's the only person I'm worried about, because that's the only person that's here. Anyway, Mike Brandenburg says, sure seems like to me you have to spend a lot more to get something a little better. High prices don't equal the best value to me. That's true. You have to do your homework or you will get screwed, okay? They will take your money and give you nothing for it. Fisher Bait, good vid, good advice. Most inexpensive RVs only last around 10 years. I have seen an Airstream that was made in 1952 in the trailer park, but the price of Airstreams today is insulting. It is not made for hardworking mainstream Americans. I will not even look at it. Well, I can afford to look at it, and that's about it. They are expensive, though. Even that little bitty one's about $40,000. James H. Wells said, that's on the RV stuff I did, a shift into high on expensive versus inexpensive RVs. Shift into high says, I really don't hear AC noise. No, the AC, I'm telling you, I did my homework, guys. That Arctic Air from Walmart, the 6,000 BTU is one of the quietest ones on the market, even though you'll get a variety of opinions on it. I have to tell you, from my opinion, and I've had it 24 full hours, it is very quiet, and it cools it cools good. And the good thing about it, see, for me, I had to have a air conditioner with the controls on the left side, because the window I put it in is near the head of my bed, and it got to have the controls on the left side. And also, I wanted an air direction thing that would split the air, so you could do the air like this, okay? Then this one has it, okay? So that way I can cool the whole RV. With the other unit up there, the Danby, you can move the air that way, or that way, okay? And that's it. So what you've got, if you put it straight ahead, it's warm over there and cold here, okay? And then all the way around. So you see what I mean? But anyway, this one works good. It's an Arctic Air or Arctic King. I can't remember. Is it Arctic King or Arctic Air? Arctic King, maybe. I don't know what it is. It's the air conditioner. I'm looking at the box outside. Arctic, I can't read it. I think it's Arctic King. I said Arctic Air. Arctic King, Arctic King, Arctic King. Anyway, Kevin Loving says, except for getting lucky once in a while, most of the time the price you pay is the best indicator of the quality of whatever you bought. you get what you pay for. Yeah, you're right. If it's a quality company, then and they're living on their quality reputation, you're right. Like Airstream, they wouldn't want to screw up too bad, and also Prevost and some of the others. But you definitely pay a premium for that. This is Salvatore Mundi. The higher end units get fairly heavy, can be a consideration in intended destinations, etc. Peace to all. Okay, thank you, Salvatore. Sherry Sprankle says, I may have missed it, but why did you decide to install yourself? Because that's the kind of guy I am. Mike Butterfield, paid cash for my home. No way I'm buying an RV on credit or selling this great layout to buy a new trailer. My only option is to go cheap. Here in Nevada, people sell their RVs at fire sale prices when winter comes, or I'll convert a cargo trailer. Well, Mike, I'll tell you what you do. You do whatever your little heart desires, okay? John Wick, what drew me to your channel? Camping in your Prius. Now, that was amazing. Well, it was amazing, and I think about it a lot because I enjoyed it. It wasn't the easiest thing I've ever come up with, but it worked for me, and I did it for 5 years for several months. I really did. Went everywhere. RL, nice drive, thank you. That's on BLM Camping somewhere. Vicky A, the old adage of you get what you pay for seems to still apply. Another good video. Yeah, it still does. You just, again, you have to be careful and, do your checking. And what I would recommend, do two things. Go to Google, go to the RV forums for that particular unit that you're thinking about buying. Okay, you'll get a lot of info there. Number two, if you see a 3 to 5 year old unit like you want to buy and it's for sale, go take a look at it and see what's wrong with it. See what fell apart. Anyway, PJ Bikerful left a link to my Coachman Clipper Cadet. Thank you, PJ. He left a link. Rather be fishing. I bought a Comfort Maker AC unit because I thought I was going to sell my house and couldn't afford a better one. The capacitor, compressor, and thermostat broke over a period of 4 years. Parts were under warranty but not labor. $1,500 to replace the compressor. It took him a little over 3 hours. My original one was 25 plus years old. Well, anyway, that's a good, interesting story. Rather be fishing. Amish Sailor, the voice of reason. I hear you. Frank Scandalito. Thumbs up to you, Frank. Dan Frenzel, what? Now that's slick. Oh, talking about me putting in an AC. Now that's slick. It would be nice to mount that AC on something with wheels to be able to just push it up the window and pull it away. I could probably do that, but it would take me a lot of extra time. I won't be moving it in and out that much because I don't travel that much, and I won't be pulling my RV that much because what I plan to do now, I'm going to go back to possibly camping in my truck in the fall and in the spring, and then in the summer stay right here because in the summers you got two problems out west. One, it's getting crowded out there, guys, and number two, the heat and the forest fires. I mean, you're just kind of trapped everywhere you go. BB Undercover, sealing the emergency escape window with an extra air AC instead of replacing the bad unit with the proper size. This is not ingenuity, it's nuts. Rusty's Rangers, please do not do this at your home base. Content hit an all-time low on this video. Well, you know what, BB Undercover, if you don't like my videos, you don't have to watch them, okay? This is my RV. I do what the hell I want to do. Enough said about that. David Bricky, it looks like a castle. It is a castle. This is my castle. I'm the king right here, me. Art Dog, expensive RVs. Art Dog, oh, this is Art Dog, okay. I think it's all a crapshoot to some extent. I've bought stuff that was expensive and it didn't last accordingly. I've also bought inexpensive stuff that I've had over 20 years and still use it today. It is, sometimes you get a lemon. Sometimes you just get a product that was built on a day when all the guys it was the day after the Super Bowl. Vic ZX, I just watched an older video of yours. You were wondering if there were a lot of street people We'll go to ohio.com from page is about a tent city in Akron, Ohio. Okay, thank you, Vic ZX. Camper Ken, I see why you bought what you did. Heck, you could have bought 2 of yours for a casita. Well, I bought mine. The price was a factor, of course, but I bought it because it's laid out like an RV should be. That for me. I wanted a small one without a lot of stuff, and I got it. But you got to look for it. You know, they don't advertise this unit. I guarantee you they don't. Of course, like you said, you could have sold it and recovered most of your investment, while yours will likely lose 50% in 4 to 5 years or less. Yeah, but the thing of it is, if mine lose 50%, I lose about $4,500. If a casita loses 20%, it loses $4,500 too. Okay, so it's 20% versus 40%. Anyway, don't worry about the numbers. But get what you want, and that you'll enjoy, and go for it. You know, you can. I mean, I do it myself. I mean, I'll just run the numbers till I drive myself crazy sometimes, but I don't need to. Best thing to do at my age now, just get what I want and go. RL, when school's out, I'm out. LMAO. I was planning for old age. Broker Barber says, what is that? Okay. Broker Barber, I need a higher ceiling with a modest price, so I'm looking at the Sonic 7-foot ceiling, rear kitchen, nice bath for bigger, taller folks. The Murphy bed is also nice. Yeah, you know, if you find something you like, go for it. Warren Buffett, Hot Limited says Warren Buffett owns Forest River. I just wished I owned some of that stock. Yeah, one share is about 100 or 200,000, I think. Yeah, get you about 20 shares. Dreaming left me a couple of peace signs. Tracy Phillips. Great information, Rusty. Used your Amazon link, bought a few small items. Have a great day. Yeah, thank you for using the Amazon link, Tracy. You know, a lot of you do every now and then. Not, you know, I average in the past 3 days. I've averaged about $7 a day. So it's not like it's knocking the world dead, because you know, I know it's inconvenient, and a lot of you don't use it for that reason. But you know, it's the way it goes. You know, $7 a day is better than no dollars a day. Okay. Dreaming left me a thumbs up. Okay, Amish Sailor comment call says, hey Rusty, did you ever consider living in a cargo trailer? Yeah, I went and looked at one, but that's about as long as I considered it, because they say they are much cheaper and nicer than a tab. I don't know who's they. I wouldn't say that. Well, they're cheaper for sure. The only drawback is that people might think you are a landscaper or a horse. Well, that's probably true. No, I did look at it, but you know, I'm not skilled enough to do all the things that need to be done, and nor am I young enough to fool with it. Okay, and I don't have the tools, and I don't want to buy the tools. Anyway, enough said. No, I did consider it, but I chose not to. Amish Sailor, this is on the AC. Hey Rusty, if they are reimbursing you up to $400, why didn't you buy a higher priced AC? Well, guys, I felt like I'd do what I thought was right, and that's what I did. I got the best one I could get. It's better than most. I mean, it just has to be one I can get. Okay. Dreaming, you will be cool now. That's correct. Thumbs up to you, Dreaming. Vicky A, you can never have too much air conditioning. In Texas, that is a fact. Okay. Dr. Dan on RV, expensive versus inexpensive. I've got to say that the metal awning you park your travel trailer under is the best thing you can do to extend the life of the unit, no doubt. It also takes a heck of a lot of the thermal loading off the camper and helps the cooling of the unit in Texas heat. Helps on the electric bill too. Yeah, it cuts my electric bill some, and yeah, it's heaven, because I love it. But none of these things happen by accident. Okay, you know, if you plan it and execute it, is it luck? No. Mike Butterfield, Rusty, you might need that escape window. Wait, I hear you. In case you have a young cowgirl over and her daddy's banging at the door, run, Rusty, run. Well, I'm afraid I'm not worried about that, Mike. But it's a kind thought. Newer Attitude TV. This is on the New Camp. Great review, Rusty. The New Camp would be fun for short-term camping. Just spin it around and make it work. Just spin it around and make it work on your spot. Thanks. A little too small for me. But anyway, this is Rocky the Rock. He's got a long comment. I'm going to read part of it. Says, good morning, Rusty. Why it's good to be alive. He's got some questions. I'll try to get some of them. Have you ever done a video on your solar setup? Yes. Do I do Facebook? No. Marijuana, I don't care if people do it. It's their business, okay? It is red on the head. What happened to red on the head? What happened to red on the head, the little puppet? My oldest son has it. Paul Harrington, good stuff. This is on expensive versus inexpensive. There are some manufacturers that can custom build travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and truck campers. One of the companies that will custom build at modest prices is ATC, Aluminum Trailer Company. Anyway, so he's got a good point there. It's bells and whistles that cost you so much. Yeah, it is. And again, everybody, it's an RV is almost like you're buying your clothes. It's an individual thing. You got to pick what fits you. Donna Keeley, dang, for that kind of money, this is talking about the tiny home, I can have a log cabin in the woods with a year-round creek next to it and a wood shed and a garage attached. You'd better find supplier of your lumber. You best find a better supplier of your lumber. Yeah, you do that, Donna. Yeah, I believe that. Sure, you do that. That tiny home that you're looking at is a Dirksen storage building that you can have fitted out any way you want to. They just happen to max that one out as a demo. Anyway, Rokomo1 gave me a thumbs up. Google One user. What? 18,000. Insane. I hear you. Talking about the tab. CDL Lady 54 Maringo. Your weather sounds like Chicago, Illinois for the next 4 days. Stay cool. We got 3 more I'll do. Clint Price says, Rusty, excellent and comprehensive viewpoint. You're a very fair and honest man. Well, thank you. I try to be. Most people can't share thoughts like you do without getting a bit biased. You, however, can get your point across and not push any side other than being neutral and encourage the viewer to form their own opinions. I have been watching this channel since about the Prius and to the White House changeover, and it just keeps getting better. Well, thank you, Clint Price. Yeah, but it's hard not to be biased and try to tell everybody that your way is the best way. But my way is not the best way for everybody. It's the best way for me. Anyway, this is Rokomo1. Cool. This is Paul Harrington. Right, he's got a long comment. I'll read part of it. It says, this is on expensive versus inexpensive. He says, Rusty, okay, he's talking about ATC, the people that can build it, build RVs or build you something that will work for you. This is Big Guy Adventures. Everyone has a budget. Good info. Yeah, everybody has their own individual budget, and with that, we'll end it. And hey, Google, tell us a joke.
I wonder why toasters have a setting that burns bread to an inedible crisp.
Is that a joke or a story? Hey, Google, tell us another joke.
Why are chemists bad at playing pranks? They lack the element of surprise.
I hear you. That's kind of cute. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty 78609 on a fine day here in Texas. It's cool here this morning. It'll be cool up until about 10 a.m. and then it'll be hot from 10 to 6. Then it cools down again. So it's not horrible. It's not as bad as most people think. But, I've lived in Texas for a long time. This is my home state. And, I'm pretty well used to it. So my traveling now will probably be because of the crowds out in the West during the summer, even though I go there. And, but in the summers, you got to go above 6,000 feet to be comfortable anywhere in the West. Okay. So, and for me, what happens if you wait till the fall or the spring, you can go anywhere in the state, okay, except maybe up above 6,000 feet. So anyway, we're going to try something starting in, probably October. We'll see. I don't know. I may go someplace. I don't know about going any place in the summer. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, and it's not too inconvenient, use the Amazon link that's in the description of all my videos. Also, drink 3 or 4, plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to snack. Is that good for you? Yes. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Everybody's got to know that. And then what else? Stretch, 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 walk, walk, walk. I'll do my stretches, and then I'll probably go to the new grocery store this morning a little earlier and do my walk in there where it's nice and air conditioned. They got a huge store, and about 6 laps is a long time. Okay? And what else? I believe that's it. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside your head. This is your head right here. Okay? And you're in charge of it, just like you're in charge of your life. Nobody else is in charge of your life. Now, when you're at work, somebody else is in charge of your work, but they're not in charge of your life. Okay? Remember that. And what else? Enjoy your life. Try to enjoy your life. Pick, like today. Just pick today and say, okay, I'm going to enjoy today. Okay? Just say it to yourself. Just say it to yourself 10 or 12 times. And guess what? At the end of the day, you'll say, I enjoyed that. It's the way we work. Anyway, guys, enjoy your life. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.